Hi guys, today we'll start with a new series of functions, which is filter functions. We have four types of filter functions, which is one is filter itself, other is unique, sort, and sorted. Let's start with filter quickly. What it does is it returns the filter version of a particular range of series that you select based on a condition. Now, how it works, let's test on this particular data that we have. Yeah. Let's understand I have this data with the guest name and the table number and the delivery restrictions, whether it's a veg, none, or a probably a non-veg, I'll say non-vegetarian. Yeah. So how the filter function works is basically it consists of a range. So the formula for the same is equal to filter. Then I have to select the range from where I want to add the filter to. So I'll select this range which I have earlier got here for the formula. Then I will add a comma, and then I have to specify a condition based on which I want to filter the data. Now suppose I want to filter all the records which has the table number as 2. Yeah. So what I can do is this is in G column. Yeah. So I'll say from F2, I'll select the data rather than the column heading. And I'll say G2 to select this. That's what I can do. Okay. Let me correct it properly. So I can select this from G2 to G7, G6 rather. Yeah. And this has to be the table number 2. So I say is equal to 2. Yeah. And I'll close the bracket. Let me see if I have missed any brackets. Oh, I have added an additional bracket. So I'll just say 2. Yeah. So I have got all the records. Let me put one more column besides this so that I can differentiate between. Okay. So I've got all the records with the table number as 2. So drag and drop. Yes, sir. I can also change, suppose I want it on the basis of dietary restrictions. So it is in the column number I. Yes. And is equal to, it has to be vegetarian. Yes. Since it's a text, I have to put it in double quotes. Let me check, or it has to be single quotes. Let me check that. Formula pass error. Give me 1 minute. Has to be this way only. There's something wrong that I'm doing. No matches are found in. Maybe I'm not writing the spelling properly. Vegeta. Okay, I've incorrectly spelled it. To put it this way. Yes. So you see this? So you have put the text in the double quotes, but I have written the spelling incorrectly. That's why it gave me an error. So this is how you can filter out your data. So I have got table number 2 with this, which is vegetarian based on the dietary restrictions. Now I can filter out data in various ways. I can have multiple conditions. Yeah. So I can say I need from H, comma, I'll say from H2 to H6, I need table number 2, and from I2, I6, there are two table number, there are two reservations for this table number 2. One is for Jack, other is for all. Yeah. But I want to check who has been kept his dietary restrictions to non-vegetarian. Yeah. Normally, whoever eats non-veg would have vegetarian as well. So just to show you an example on putting a multiple conditional filters onto your data so that you get the exact record. So I have added two conditions onto it. Yeah. And I'll say enter. So it is giving me raw. Yeah. If I would have added vegetarian, it would have given me check. Yes. So this is a very simple example of filtering a data. Yeah. But you need to be very careful while there are a few things that you need to be careful that filter can only be used to filter rows or columns at one time. In order to filter both rows and column, use the return value of one filter function as range in another. Yeah. So this is a complicated one. So if you want to both filter out rows and columns both, then you have to use one. So this is the filtered data that you have got. You can use this filter data to filter out further rows. Yeah. So I can use Jack just to filter out the G column. Yeah. Filter finds no value which satisfies the provided condition, then it will give you any. As you have seen, when I added the spelling incorrectly in the condition, it gave me an NA error, which is saying that it doesn't was not able to find any value, or there was an error in my formula. Yes. So basically, this is being used by me to filter out a lot of data when I want to use a limited data for say specifically when I want to use a specific data or limited data from my huge data set to do some analysis. Yeah. Uh, or I have to give some report to a specific audience related to them. I filter out the data from the bigger chunk to a smaller chunk and then give out the reports. That way the processing time increases. The processing time decreases and helps us to give a more refined report to the audience. There's one more thing that I want your people to have a look at. So I can also say I'll just remove. I can use various formulas from my previous. If you remember, if I say I want to filter out the records which has dietary restrictions as blanks, which are blank. I'll say is blank. If you remember from my previous sessions where I have taken this formula, yeah. So is blank. Yeah? So it has given me all the records where the dietary restrictions are blank. There is nothing in it. Yes. So that's David and Nancy. Can see this. So this is how you can use multiple formulas or multiple ways to filter out your data. There are various ways when you use it in combination with others, which you can try. But I hope this will help you to restrict your data or optimize your data at the fullest. Yes. Thank you so much.